Imagine for a moment that I'm a serial killer. And I don't just like to kill people. I don't just kill people and go about my way. What I do as a serial killer is I chain people to explosive devices, to bombs, time bombs. I put a camera next to them, and then I go somewhere else and so I can watch them. I watch them as they struggle to try to get away from the bomb before it explodes. If I was like that, or if you knew someone like that, you heard about them in the news or whatever, what would you think about that person? You would think that they're a statistic killer, they're insane, they're nuts, they're a horrible person, all of the bad words that you could think of, right? That's what you would think about the person. The problem is that God does the same thing. This God that you believe in does the same exact thing. Almost quite literally, at the center of our solar system, we have a ticking time bomb, the sun. In a few billion years, our sun specifically is not going to blow up. Some stars blow up, they're called supernovas. But our star is going to expand, and eventually it's going to expand to the point to where it's going to make the conditions on Earth so hot that it's going to evaporate all the water on the surface of the Earth, making it inhabitable for any kind of life. And then, inevitably, going to expand to the point where it just engulfs the whole Earth and kills all life on the planet. Any life that's on the planet is dead. And so that's happening. The time until that happens, it's ticking away. It's a long time, in our perspective. We only live, 100 years. But again, it is almost quite literally a ticking time bomb because it's going to happen. And God's sitting back in the heavens or wherever God resides, and He's watching that. He's watching us struggle as a serial killer watches his victim struggle trying to get away from the ticking time bomb. We're bound by this earth, and we're bound in this solar system by gravity. We're stuck here. And so if in this few billion years, say 5 billion years, when the sun does start to expand and eventually engulf our earth, if we can't get off this planet and go into another solar system or whatever, we're all going to die. Just as the victim of the serial killer, if that bomb goes off and he's still in the house or wherever he's at, he's going to die. And again, God's sitting back and watching. And it's worse than that. It's not that just God is sitting back watching and maybe laughing to himself, seeing us struggling, trying to get away from this planet, away from this solar system as the time keeps on ticking. In the meantime, He's also hurling asteroids and comets at the planet, causing mass extinction of different species, like the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were here for millions of years, hundreds of millions of years. And God chucks these asteroids and comets at the planet, killing off the dinosaurs and whatever else creatures. And then every now and again, God will also allow the earth to go, portions of the earth to go into a deep freeze, causing an ice age, killing more species. This is God. This is the God that you believe in. A sadistic killer. All the words that you would say about me, if I did that to someone else. Again, if I had chained someone up to a bomb and sit there and watch them as they try to struggle to get away from the bomb. And if they get away, well, good for them. It's fun for me because it's like an adventure. And if not, they blow up and die. And that's what God is doing with us. This God that you worship and that you praise. Think about that.